Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Watchmen Season 1, Episode 8. So, I have increased my audio a little bit for those of you who may be wondering, or maybe it's better for you, but I did have someone tell me that my audio is a little too quiet. I did only do it a bit. I tried running a test of, I made a test recording and then compared it to my previous video, and there's not a major change. Even though I feel like I boosted my mic, I had my mic set to 60% on OBS because I thought it was too loud before, like a while ago, because I am dipping into the red every now and then, which I am a bit wary of, but I forced it to dip into the red and it didn't sound distorted or anything, so I'm hoping it's okay. And that's why I lowered it in the past, but now it's at just back up to 100%, and the test recording versus my old recording didn't seem a whole lot different, so hopefully this is a bit louder, but it is better for some of you that may have had the issue. I never, watching back on my videos, I always have it at, the same volume I watch pretty much all my other YouTube videos at, so let me know if you also had a problem with my older videos being, too quiet, so, which also includes the first 7 episodes of this, so if you watched up, 7 prior to this and then, went to this one, let me know if you can really notice a difference and if it's better, worse, whatnot, but probably the wrong video to do this on since this was a Patreon show, so it's going to be a long time before it's out on YouTube for you guys the massive majority of you to answer, so anyway, sorry for that. Watchmen. Last episode was crazy. It was almost 2 weeks ago for me at this point. I made the mistake of watching ahead so that way I could take some time off, and I didn't expect it to be such a crazy episode. What did I expect, though? Watchmen's kind of always a crazy episode, right? It's a great show. But we had the reveal that Cal seemingly is Dr. Manhattan in disguise. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We've always known that Angela and Cal met in Vietnam. We knew that Dr. Manhattan helped in Vietnam, so, there was already that connection there, but she beat his head in with a hammer, took some crazy circle thing that had, some kind of floating energy thing inside it out. I don't know what's up with that. And we saw, the glow of blue, so Dr. Manhattan's back. I wonder what's about to happen. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he... it seems like different people in the show hate him and say he's evil. Some people praise him and throw parades for him and stuff like that. And it's which is it? What is his personality really? Does Cal, because Cal seemed like a good dude, right? Does that reflect Dr. Manhattan? Does that mean Dr. Manhattan's a good dude? Or was that only his amnesia persona? I don't know. But yeah, we had Angela hooked up to an elephant, which was crazy. I don't know much about that. And then we still have less than 12 hours, I think. I even think they said 4 hours or something towards the end of the episode, but I wasn't fully sure, so I don't think I wrote it down until the clock or whatever it's supposed to be activates. So I'm excited, guys. Let's just get into it. I want to watch it. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep. Trauma. Yep. Here we are. Where we left off. So she says, hey, baby. So she had some kind of relationship to Dr. Manhattan, but she was also really young, which is kind of creepy. Was Dr. Manhattan young back then? Oh shit. Is he here? Is this the real him? That seemed like a warping noise. He's gonna put a mask on. It is him. I guess he doesn't age, so maybe he at least waited until she got older. That's a wiener. Ugh, they just spray painted a wiener on Dr. Manhattan. Nice. A god walks into a bar. Angela, a bar. I get it. I imagine that fat guy would look over at him and be like, Dr. Manhattan doesn't wear a suit, you fool. Oh, so she's still here. Okay. This is probably how they met, I imagine. Hmm. Hmm. Have a seat. Is that still Cal's voice? I think it is. Mm. Hmm. Ah. Kind of like what he did. Hmm. Ah. That's where... Oh. He's not Game Warden, is he? Yeah, this is... Damn. Wow, so he's just this powerful? Wow. Jeez. Ah, this is the beat. This is what he said he hates. Vite. And this is also where Vite is. Damn. Mmm. So those, yeah, those two. Damn. Well, alright. He just zapped in a building. That's insane. Oh, he teleported it. So it's a building that already existed, but he just moved it there. That's insane. Okay. Damn. That's a crazy way to experience time. So he's experiencing his past as well, even prior to being Dr. Manhattan? Even prior to having his powers, right? $1936. I wonder when Angela actually starts believing it, right? What does he have to do? Cheeky little shit. Yep. Uh-oh. Well, you're about to learn, kid. Are those the two? The same people? Is this who he themed them off of? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's him, right? Yeah, that's them. Nope. Okay, so he didn't see as much as I thought he was gonna see. I thought he was gonna see the full round course. Osterman. We've heard that name before, right? Uh-oh. I can beat the shit out of this kid. Well, God watches. He has no idea what you're talking about. Hmm. Is it a Bible? Oh, yep. I've never read the Bible. Well, I mean, why are they so worried? I mean, I guess if they're religious. Oh, okay. I thought they were still doing all this to try to get him to like be quiet about what they were doing. I was like, why is it such a big deal? I mean, then I thought like religious stuff. Maybe they're not married, and that's why. But I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, but we can almost see his face. Hmm. Ha. Ooh. Is he experiencing something after they tried to kill him? Like after the events of what we're seeing in the present? Hmm. That's so weird. Man, that's so hard to wrap my head around. Oh shit. I can turn it on and off. Ah, okay. So he doesn't want to prove it. Hmm. Jeez. That's what killed their parents. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh, my head. So he experienced it here, and then when he approached the table, he was able to utilize that knowledge that he learned now then in order to get her to let him sit down. That's so mind-breaking, but okay, I get it. Hmm. The zoo story. Oh, okay. Never mind. So it's... Hmm. Are they picking a body for him to use? Is he going into a dead body? Hmm. None of those are Cal. Yeah, give him a real identity. So by now, this is 2 weeks after that first dinner, and she believes, anyway. Hmm. Damn. And this is gonna be Cal. Yep. Hmm. Interesting. Why didn't she present him before then? Man, did he just zap into the appearance? That quickly? I mean, I guess he... Alright. It's crazy. So I'm guessing he somehow gets rid of the mark on the forehead? Which is also kind of the thing he pulled out of the head. Okay. So he already knows that he's gonna... I guess he experiences time different. He already knows he's gonna do it. He technically already knows when she's gonna wake him up, right? Hmm. Does he know he's gonna die? It's gonna be your favorite. Hmm. Shouldn't he also be everywhere as well? Hmm. Did we have a moment earlier in the show when they did that that similar thing where she said like, "Where are you right now?" Oh shit. For some reason that felt like familiar, but there was an experience. I think there was a moment like that where like hmm. Is this why he chooses to get rid of his memories and his powers? Damn. And that's when he became Dr. Manhattan. Hmm. It would be very difficult to be in a relationship with someone that just knows the future. Hmm. Yeah, definitely can't really, like, fathom the idea of how he experiences things. Just, is this another planet that has infrastructure on it, or is this... He just has, like, a Fortress of Solitude? Hmm. He has, like, all kinds of artifacts from different time... Oh, is this Vite? It is. Okay. Hmm. With his balls out. Can he just zap something on? He loves suits. Yes, yes. Hmm. Okay, maybe this is the friend that tried to kill him then. That he was talking about, not, oh shit. Hmm. Is this how he does the rain? What a crazy place we're in. What a crazy thing he's doing. What a crazy episode this is. Jesus. An elephant. What's about the elephants? Hmm. Smart man. Nope, she knows. Hmm. Does Vite help? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, does he help him? Someone who tried to kill me told me I have a lack of imagination. Nice. That's a cool way to display it. Hmm. Yeah. So, interesting. So the device doesn't take his powers away, he just doesn't know he can use them. I already have. Damn. What did he make it for? 30 years ago. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Damn. So did he purposely design it to look like the mark that's usually on his forehead? So that implies that his ability to witness everything. Ooh. Okay, so maybe part of the plan is Dr. Manhattan's plan that the grandfather's doing? Well, Keen and a few more people know now. Damn. Europa is his utopia, right? Or that's what John perceives it as? Hmm. Well, is this when he gets brought here? It was only 4 years he was there, and he looks a lot younger now. I don't know. Damn. So, seemed like he did want to go there at first. He's gonna teleport him there? Okay, so maybe it is just 4 years. Yeah, I think he's just a lot more gray. Damn. Alright. Shit, okay. And he's taking that. I didn't think about the connection of taking a risk like she talked about. He never does. Hmm. Alright. Nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hmm. I was gonna say. Okay, so that could be how they hope to become him. It even has a yoke and everything. Drinks it. Hmm. Yep. You did. Yep. Oh, this is after he lost his memory. This is a blank spot for him. So while that device is in him, he can't experience that in this time period. Or in any time period. Interesting. Tunnel of Love. Nice. That's funny. So then Dr. Manhattan knows about tragedy, so he talks to the grandfather, tells him about it. They start their clock project in order to stop whatever the cavalry is doing, I guess. Damn, so he's gonna make himself... Okay. Yep, and now we're back. Man, so much has changed for her since she was, like, aware of his powers. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hmm. I was gonna say, that's definitely not what the kid was that walked into that thing. No way the kid grew up into that. Hmm. Yo. Oh. Okay. Damn. That's gonna be difficult. He's gonna figure out, like... What? Oh shit. I'm gonna just tell the kids? What? Motherfucker. Huh. What? This show, man! You need to see me on the pool because it's important for later. Huh. Damn. Hmm. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. He left it to him. Just teleports inside. Or just walks through. Okay, yep, just walks through the door. Okay, yep. He can pretty much do whatever the hell he wants, can't he? That's insane. Well, this is why he knows. Hmm. Does he not know? Well, he knows now. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Okay. Relatively. This is so crazy. Oh shit. This is how he learns. This is 10 years ago, though. Yeah. So this is how he learns? Oh shit, she caused it! Damn. Ah, the chicken and the egg! And he gave her an egg! Oh my god, this is so crazy. I love this shit so much. Whoa. Oh, bye. Apparently he eats. Whoa, look at that. It's crazy. Well. Oh shit. Jeez. Why? Hmm. Is this the tragedy? Why can't he stop him? Oh shit. Alright. Jeez, so many more showed up. Like, we're trying to be secret over here. Just look at our 18 trucks with shit all over them. Oh my god. So I know the tachyon stuff is like seems to be a weakness to him. It's his kryptonite, but he just knows what we don't know, right? Like, why isn't he helping right now? If he could become 100 feet tall and fire lasers from his hands in Vietnam, assuming that's true, why can't he do that right now? And just, like, blow up those trucks? This is a crazy shot, by the way. Like, this whole scene. Oh my god! She's, like, in the middle of them. Well. Oh, shit! Okay, well, he's doing shit now. Man, this is what I'm talking about. Like, just take out the tachyon thing. Yep, alright. Damn. How did they ever think they could fight him? I mean, they have that tachyon device, I guess, but... Okay, now destroy the device before someone jumps up there and uses it. And tragedy happens. He's about to be killed, I feel like. Something's about to happen. Nope. Nope. Yep, exactly. But why? Why does he let it happen? If he knows it's gonna happen, there must be some reason he lets it happen. John. Nice. Alright. Holy shit, that was a good episode. Oh, man. That is it, guys, for episodes 8. And we have one more episode. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead through the credits real fast because there's, like, for whatever reason in my video, there's a lot more time left. Oh, shoot. Okay, we have a problem. There's after credit stuff. And I jumped ahead. I really didn't expect there to be. Okay. So I'm gonna get to the after credit stuff right when it, like, cuts to the scene, guys. And then what I'll do is I'll show a little clip in case you guys want to sync up for that part. I don't know what, like, why this is here. I should have just waited. I'm just listening to the song right now. Okay, we got... Oh, I thought the music was gonna stop. Okay, will you stay, Master? She says no. Is that them being killed? That, like, squishing? Ugh. Oh my god. Is that okay? Is this his punishment? Okay. There's, like, no way for him off of here, is there? If Manhattan dies. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so he is the first. So he is one of them. Man. Yeah, so when he was on Earth, he wanted a utopia, but once he made it to utopia, he realized that there was nothing for him to do, nothing for him to fix, nothing for him to solve. And that's his loneliness. Okay. Let's still eat the cake. Uh-oh. Is there something in the cake? Oh, there's something in the cake. A horseshoe. He doesn't need it now. He said that earlier when he was given the horseshoe, is I don't need it now. Oh my god, this crazy man. Is he gonna dig a tunnel using a horseshoe? Okay. Now it is over. Sorry about that, guys. That is officially the end now of the episode. Sorry you guys had to resync like that. If you even bothered to resync, maybe you just waited for me to watch the scene or whatever, but okay. Either way, hopefully I did it properly. It should be all synced up and everything with the footage. There probably won't be a timer. The timer might be a little bit too much of a pain for me to put up, but I'll at least have the footage in the corner for you guys to sync up at that moment anyway, so hopefully you guys were able to figure it out and get at least relatively close to synced up for those last few minutes. But that was my bad. I shouldn't have skipped forward. I should have... I've had times where I have like a big chunk of episode left in some shows that I watch and it ends up being nothing, and I didn't want to just like sit there, which I guess I should have just like started the discussion and just let it ride, but oh well, whatever. It happened. It is what it is, but okay. I barely took any notes because this episode was just so... It's so, like, mind-fucky with the way that he experiences time. But one thing I want to talk about in regards to that before I kind of forget is... So his perception of experiencing everything at once is a power, right? Does that mean he could turn it off if he wants to? Because when he has the device in his head, right? He still has all of his powers, he just forgets how to use them. Which means that experiencing all of time all at once, essentially, is something he chooses to do, it seems like. At least to me. Because when he had the device in his head, that power turned off, even though he still had his powers. So, interesting. I guess you're probably too curious, right? If you have the ability to see, like, everything that is, like, going to happen, and it's really, like, hard to think about, because our brains don't work that way, right? Our brains can't process that. Like, I can't imagine how you experience all of those things at once. You would think it'd just be so overwhelming, but there's something about him, about the being that he has become, that is allowing him to perceive that. And it's no wonder why people keep making references to him being a god, because his power is straight up god level power, which is pretty wild. And really, like, it's possible that he could be the god in the Bible if somehow at some point he goes back in time and... See, I don't know if he can go back. I have a feeling he might be able to go back, because we saw where he went, where Vite was, right? And there was, like, Roman helmets and stuff like that. There was all kinds of, like, artifacts. And I wonder if he went to those time periods to get those. But, like, we know he can travel in time to places he's been, but can he travel in time to places he hasn't been? So could he just go back in time to the Roman Empire and get one of those helmets? Is that how that helmet got there? Could he go back in time to the creation of mankind, whether it be science, evolution, or is it possible that he is the God that's in the Bible, right? And that he went back and created this Adam and Eve and started humanity. And then just ended up redoing the same thing, or maybe his first test was what he did on Europa. And maybe he realizes after the way, like, how things have gone with Vite there and everything, maybe he realizes that there's nothing wrong with humanity, and then he goes back and creates humanity. I don't think this story will ever get into that, but I think it's like an interesting theory, right? And then it also adds to the context of him being given a Bible by those two people and everything. It's like given a Bible written to, like, about what he ends up becoming, kind of thing. I don't know. But that was just a crazy thing. But anyway, yeah, so we learned a lot. We learned about how they met. Dr. Manhattan, or John, met Angela in that bar in Vietnam, and for whatever reason, maybe he saw the future and knew they got together, or maybe in that moment when he... See, it's weird because it's hard to understand. Is he always perceiving time all the time? Like, is he perceiving all of time all of the time? I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, like, did he already know that he was with Angela for a period before he even met Angela in that bar? Or, he mentioned that when he walked into that bar, he saw her and, like, profound loneliness and stuff like that, and emptiness and all that, and approached her. Was that when he decided to look into the future and see that they do end up spending a lot of time together and, like, falling in love and everything? But I don't know. Anyway, the way they demonstrated it, and, like, it's a hard thing to try to make us understand what is happening and, like, what is going through his mind, right? And I still don't fully understand, but the way they did the editing made me kind of understand a little bit how we were jumping around to the different moments he'd mention, like, when she first said, "You have a profound imagination," and he chuckled, and then later in the episode, we see the moment when Vite said that he lacks an imagination, and he does that same chuckle. That's like him experiencing those two moments in parallel. It's like that same chuckle he did with Angela is the same chuckle he did, at that same exact time with Vite in those moments. It's just like, it was a really good way of editing and throwing it together, and they did that a couple times with a couple different events and everything. But why the water? I need you to see me on the pool. Why? Why did Angela need to see him on the pool? Like, what is the plan? I don't know. Is it like, are they gonna do some, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, are they gonna do some time shenanigans? But if he can already do time shenanigans, why didn't he just do that himself? But I was gonna say, is she gonna go to the clock and be like, well, we need to know his exact coordinates, right? And she's like, oh yes, I know, and, like, I know at exactly this time he was at this spot, right? And that's why he made sure she saw him on the pool, so that way they can, like, yoink him out of there and he can still be alive or something. I don't know. It's a crazy theory. I don't think it's true, because if he can just travel in time, why didn't he just leave there? But there must be something, like, I don't know if he's able to witness other, like... See, that's where it gets confusing, because can he witness other timelines in other series of events if they played out a different way? Like, for example, if he would have saved himself there, right? Like, he knew he was going to be killed. If he didn't let that happen, and he stopped it, would that have ended up being, like, leading to something far more tragic, in his opinion, than letting himself die there? And that's why he chose to let himself die there? Or can he not see these other timelines just for some reason he thinks this is the best way? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'll have to speculate more after we watch the last episode, but for some reason he thinks this is the better option, and I don't know why, I don't know how it is, but it is what it is. He seemed to have let himself be, and they just teleported him, right? He didn't die there. I guess I should say that. They had a tachyon cannon that's going to teleport him somewhere that then he's going to be killed. So maybe he wanted to be teleported to where he's going, and maybe he's going to, like, fight back and needs to be in there, or something with the clock is going to happen. It's not necessarily true that, like, he's not dead yet. I'm sorry, I kind of misspoke earlier. I didn't mean to imply that he's already dead, but it seems like he's just letting them do what they're gonna do, so... But it can't be good for the world that he be killed and some 7th Cavalry member becomes him, right? They've already expressed that if you ingest... I don't think you have to ingest, like, a part of him. It almost sounded like he had to voluntarily put his powers into something that can be drank or eaten or something that would then give you the powers. So I wonder how they plan on making him do that, unless you can just, like, consume him and become him, but I can't imagine it's that. So I guess I just wonder how the 7th Cavalry plans on becoming him, unless they're hoping to recreate the experiment that turned him into who he is, but I feel like that's way too unreliable. Are they planning on torturing him? What did he do with the kids? Where did the kids get teleported to? I don't know. It's crazy. But I do like how early on in the show they did show us that moment where I think Cal said, like, oh, we're about to have a fight and everything. It was like a little hint at that whole Dr. Manhattan thing. Even though he had lost his memories, it was like he still had a little bit of that, and they, like, teased it. I'm pretty sure there was a moment like that, if I'm not mistaken. My memory is a little... it wasn't something that I was like, oh yes, I should really remember this, right? It was something where it was so, like, in the background, where it was just like, oh, we're about to fight, aren't we, or whatever. But it kind of reminds me of when he was Dr. Manhattan, and he was like, oh, yep, we're about to fight, and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's just really well done, this show. I absolutely love it. It's so crazy. So much shit. Oh my god. The whole Vite thing of him, like, he wants to save humanity and lead them to utopia, right? Like, that's, like, sure, it's not good what he did to kill 3 million people, but we even see him in that room being like, no matter what he does, no matter what he invents to try to make the world a better place, they're still making their bombs, fighting wars, and all that. So he does the killing of 3 million people to try to unite everyone and all that, and stop the nuclear war from happening and everything. But then he decides to leave it because he just doesn't see anything that he does leading to the utopia that he hopes for. So he decided to go to this utopia on Europa that was created by John in order to maybe start there and create something there. But after he got there, he realized, like, this isn't my home, this isn't my planet, this isn't my, I'm not needed here, there's nothing for me to fix here. And I think he realized that drive, that motivation that he had in the past is what filled his loneliness, is what made him feel needed, special, wanted, like, fulfilled his existence in the world. But as soon as he went somewhere where none of that was needed, when he reached the utopia that he dreamed for, it wasn't all of what he expected. Which kind of worries me that if he does make it back to Earth from where he is, what is he planning on doing? Because if his goal before was to create a utopia, but now he's a man who's experienced utopia and didn't like it, does he come back and become more like evil, sinister? Does he plan on like causing mayhem because he doesn't want the utopia to become a thing because he'll just be bored if it is? I don't know. Or does it also have something to do with it's just not his people? Like, he wants to, like, he was saying like I thought he said 8 million, but I assume he meant 8 billion people on Earth are his children. You know, he has this god complex about him, and maybe he doesn't view the people here as like his children. He doesn't view them as the ones he wanted to fix this whole time. So maybe he does still go back and still try to create a utopia and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyways, guys, was a crazy episode. I really liked so much of it. I liked the editing. The shot where he was creating the life on Europa and everything is wild, and the origin of those two people that have been cloned like over and over again is like using that imagery and everything of those people that he met back then when he was a kid is just fantastic. There was so much about this episode that was just interesting, cool, crazy, and I love the whole theme of Tunnel of Love, using that song. It's like, oh, it's your favorite, and like that starts tonight, and the idea of that device going in his head and becoming the Tunnel of Love. I like how we learned about the device, and it's like, okay, Veidt created it in order to, you know, it was plan A, and, you know, I guess he tried plan B, and that's what failed, and then they ended up becoming friends, I guess, after. But he had this plan A that he irradiated in tachyon particles to make it invisible to him, which is this device to make him lose his memories, which I guess instead of, you know, he went for plan B, which was trying to kill Dr. Manhattan, but plan A was to just make him lose his memories, so that way he's not this superpowered being anymore. Now, did Veidt want to kill Dr. Manhattan because he was worried Dr. Manhattan was going to be a menace to humanity and wouldn't, like doesn't belong in the utopia that he was trying to create? Or was there another reason why he tried to kill him? I'm not sure. But, man, okay. But yeah, just the whole, I mean, I haven't talked about it yet, like, but the whole idea that Angela talking to John talking to the grandfather, but it's before the grandfather did all the things he did, and Angela telling him that, oh, how'd you know Judd Crawford was a part of Cyclops? And now you know that as soon as he heard Cyclops, he's like, I thought I beat that organization. I bet that's what he's thinking as an old man. He's like, I thought that organization was dead and gone. I thought I beat them when I was Hooded Justice. If this person is a part of it, I need to come back, you know? And that's how he knew that that was in his closet. He even said it to her, you know, like, oh, what's in his closet kind of thing. This, you never know the skeletons that are in his closet, and stuff like that, like, inferred it to her, and I don't know, it's so crazy, like, how that whole time thing just happened in this oh my god. I'm so excited to watch the final episode and really see, like, I want to know what the clock tower does. I want to know how much John told the grandfather, right? Why can't I remember his name right now? Shoot. I know Reeves was the last name, but why can't I... Will, there we go. I didn't have to... I opened my notes about to go look, but Will Reeves, yeah. So, like seeing what Will does with that information, like, we know how he gets to Judd Crawford, but how does he know what else to do? How does he know, like, whatever he planned on doing with Lady True and all that? Like, I wonder, I'm guessing Manhattan tells him more during that time, and what they, like, planned for, and once again, where'd the kids go, and I don't know, what is that whole plan gonna end up being? I don't know, but I'm just excited to see it. Crazy episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's gonna be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon, links in the description below. As I mentioned before, this was a Patreon show, so this is I mean, you can basically catch the last episode, but you can also catch whatever show has replaced this on my Patreon right now. If you check that out, there should be more content on there that doesn't get released to YouTube immediately. I gotta finish the show, and I have to finish whatever is being released before it. So right now I'm still releasing Better Call Saul, and then I have to release The Last of Us, which I've watched on there, Stranger Things Season 3 and 4, and then also this, and then I'll start releasing, after I finish releasing this, I start releasing whatever I watch next, but there could be like 2 or 3 shows on there that I've watched since then, or since now. So check that out if you want more content, essentially. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.